In the bottom left playing Greenfinger, we have Stargen45 versus Greenfinger up in the top right by gp27.
Very interesting. I think this is actually the first Greenfinger I've seen this tournament. Like first two times people have played Greenfinger.
I feel like I've seen it before, but I could be wrong. Ooh, gp27 is doing the defensive opening.
Maybe.
So, not going for the aggressive captures on those villages, instead going to go for the capture on the side village instead. And is now, going for the captures in the middle. And get Thief Wagon up. So, this is a very interesting turn of events. We are still going to see the Thief capture a village in the center.
Yep.
And how will GP27 adapt here? Ooh, goes for the hit on the wagon. Interesting.
I think that's less about hitting the wagon and more just like blocking off the thief.
True. It does, however, make the wagon more susceptible to dying.
That's true as well. Like, and once the wagon is dead, the thief has a really tough time getting back. I'm actually going to heal the wagon. Oh, fascinating. I guess that's worth.
That seems like the correct play.
Yeah.
Now GP27 is gonna be very aggressive here on their side of the map. It hits the wagon again. Just gonna continue to pummel this wagon. So even just trades the sword hit with like the 2 weak swords. Ooh, Greenfinger has groove though. That's really early.
True, but GP himself is about to get groove on the other side of the map, I feel.
That is true. Oh, Stargen attacking into a dog on a mountain.
Oh, nice crit punish.
Yeah, Greenfinger's looking pretty good right now. Although, is that? I don't think it is actually. That isn't night crit range, is it? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But he's in a pretty good position right now. How will Stargen capitalize? Oh, and even runs the thief along the mountains. That is like.
Stargen's gonna use groove here. I feel this is not a very good use of groove because these vines can basically just be ignored.
Yeah, because like, if I'm GP, I'm not going to attack into that position. Like, even if the vines weren't there, I probably would just ignore it.
Right, that's very true. And GP getting good trades here on the right. Basically just ate up that knight. And now has groove. So I feel like we could see GP use Greenfinger groove to start pushing into the enemy stronghold.
I'm a little concerned about healing the sword off of that village, because now the village can just be killed. And Greenfinger doesn't even need to use his groove yet.
That's true. I feel at this stage though, you do want to like, it's not that worthwhile to continue pushing into the enemy racks because there's just like their newly produced stuff can immediately start fighting you. So I feel like GP would want to just transfer Greenfinger over to the center and...
There is a play here, and I wonder if he's going to go for it. Oh, he doesn't quite go for it. He could have blocked the other side of the barracks and trapped the knight there. And the barracks wouldn't have been able to produce that turn.
Oh, well, it could produce from the mountain, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, because the knight couldn't move. If he'd blocked the right-hand side of the barracks...
It can still put stuff on the mountain, is what I'm saying.
No, but the knight couldn't move to the mountain, is my point.
Right, yeah. So
that's true. It would block the barracks from building. Hell, he could have used all of his vines to block the tower and the barracks and forced a single unit build that turn. But instead, decides not to go for that. It's gonna do a lot of harassment here, actually. These harpies are putting in a ton of work. There's so much air on GP side, actually.
Yeah. Like harpy and dragon and balloon. 2 harpies, dragon and balloon. And GP is doing a really good job of trading his harpies for enemy mages, and then cleaning them up, or being in position to clean them up with his knight. I feel Stargen might be a little overextended here, actually. There's a knight crit lined up.
Oh, you're
And
alright
he's on
there.
a forest, and there are a couple of suicides.
I don't know if you'd go for it, though. I feel like you can just kill a lot of units here instead.
That's true, yeah. It's definitely safer not to go for it. I mean, like, you're definitely winning this position in the long run as long as you continue to trade well. Ooh, dragon smacking that mage. Interesting. That is a funny point. Like, dragons by themselves can 1v1 mages.
Yeah, so long as they get the first hit, and so long as the mage isn't on a tile where the mage can crit.
Right, so on planes or lower, they can 1v1 mod.
Arjun isn't out of this yet. He's still fighting his way through.
That's true.
GP's just gonna brawl here. We're gonna see how this goes.
Oh, very nice dot crit setup.
Actually, something I really want to see is the thief run along the left-hand side and capture that village up in the top left.
Oh, that would be funny.
Oh, but the thief, I think lining up for a steal on the strongholds?
Does look like that's what's happening here. And GP going so far as to block like one side of the stronghold to preserve his knight crit next. Like, he wants to land at least one knight crit on the... Oh, but I think he's dead here. Oops.
Oh, we overextended!
Oops.
Oh.
That's what happens. That's Wargroove for you.
Yeah, and after looking like he was in such a strong position, GP just overextends. The Stargen recognizes and punishes it.
Very nice, very nice. Well played by Stargen as well as GP.
Oh, what a game.